I've spent several hours on Call of Duty Mobile. I'm around level 80 as the time I'm recording this video, and I've used every single gun with multiple attachments to try and figure out which guns are the best and which guns are the worst. Because there's nothing new than unlocking a new weapon and expecting it to kick ass, and then being very disappointed when you realize that the new weapon is absolutely awful. So in today's video, we're going to be going over 5 of the very worst weapons in Call of Duty Mobile that no one should ever use under any circumstances at all. Now, if you go to enjoy this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to turn on notifications to never miss an upload. I've been posting Call of Duty Mobile every day, and I'd like to think my videos are pretty damn killer, so if you go to enjoy this video, you're gonna enjoy the other content I upload. Getting on with the list though, coming to the number 5 spot, I actually have 2 sniper rifles, the XPR-50 and the M21 EBR. Both of these snipers have pretty identical stats. They're only going to be one-shot kills if you hit the enemy in the face, and other than that, it's going to be a 2-shot kill every time. Both of these snipers are extremely awful, and I wouldn't suggest anyone use these when there's 2 other snipers in the game that are a guaranteed one-shot kill. We have the DL-Q33, which is a one-shot pretty much anywhere, and then we have the Arctic 50, which is a one-shot kill anywhere in the chest or above. So I don't know why anyone would use the XPR-50 or the M21 EBR. Like, it literally just doesn't make sense to me. Now, out of these 2 snipers, I gotta admit, the M21 seems better to me. I felt like when I was playing with the both of these, the M21 had a faster fire rate. I don't know if that was just my eyes playing a trick on me, but since both of these snipers are gonna be a 2-shot kill, why not use the one that seems a little bit faster? Now, maybe I am a bit biased here because my XPR and M21 were both level 1, meaning that I didn't have any attachments unlocked for them. I feel like if maybe I had the ACOG scope, it could have been a bit more effective, but I just don't like the fact that it's always a 2-shot kill. I don't really see any reason to use these snipers. Like, to me, when I snipe, I like getting that 1-shot, 1-kill medal and moving on to the next enemy. I don't like having to stay zoomed in on someone, spamming the shoot button multiple times just to kill them. I don't know, it just doesn't seem effective for me. And since the DL and Arctic 50 are superior to the XPR and M21, that is why they're coming in the number 5 spot. Moving into the number 4 spot, here we have the worst assault rifle in the game, and this is the M16. I personally feel that this is a well-deserved number 4 spot because there are tons of assault rifles in Call of Duty Mobile, and all of them are pretty decent, but then when you get to the M16, it is just by far the worst out of all of the assault rifles in the game. Usually, when it comes to Call of Duty games on console, burst weapons are kick-ass. Like, burst weapons are some of the most overpowered weapons in the Call of Duty franchise. But then you try the M16 on COD Mobile, and it is just super underwhelming. Every single kill seems to take 2 bursts unless it's a headshot, so this kind of forces me to play a little bit more slow. You can't run and gun with the M16 like you can with other assault rifles, because more often than not, it's always going to be a 2-burst kill. And with the other assault rifles, those are fully automatic, they have better fire rates, and you can drop enemies way quicker. So similar to the sniper situation, the XPR and M21 are slower to kill, while the Arctic... You guys hear someone mowing that outside my window? As I was saying though, with the XPR and M21, those are 2-shot kills and the other snipers kill quicker, and the same thing goes for the M16. This is like a 2-burst kill, and the other assault rifles just tend to kill way quicker. So in my opinion, the M16 isn't the most effective when it comes to picking an assault rifle. You're better off literally choosing any other AR than you are to choose the M16. Now, moving on to the number 3 spot, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the last 3 spots in today's video are all going to be shotguns, because shotguns are just the worst weapon type in this entire game. You're better off running around with a bazooka or a knife than you are using any of the shotguns. All 3 of them are just absolutely crap, so I'm going to break all of the shotguns down one by one and let you know which is the worst and which one is the best. So coming in the number 3 spot, I actually have 2 shotguns here because I feel like both of these are the best shotguns shotguns out of all 4. So the first one is the HS2126 and the second one is the Striker. As I said, both of these are going to be filling up the number 3 spot because they are the best shotguns, but they are still very bad. So both of these shotguns have a very good fire rate and they do decent damage. We're going to talk about the HS2126 first. So this shotgun shoots 4-round bursts, meaning you shoot 4 shots and then like you turn the mag and then you shoot 4 more shots. And I found in general, this shotgun will take 2 bursts to kill an enemy. So what that means is it's going to take you about 8 shots to kill 1 enemy, and with the basic magazine size on this shotgun, you're only going to be able to kill about 2 enemies before you have to reload. So I found with this shotgun, I'm reloading more than I'm actually killing enemies. Like in this background gameplay, it gives you a pretty good idea. I found with all of the shotguns, they're just super inconsistent. Like you'll notice sometimes I'll kill an enemy in 1 burst, other times it'll take me like 2 to 3 bursts, and in my mind I feel like if you're right next to me it should take 1 burst to kill you, but nope, sometimes it takes 2 bursts point blank range, and I just don't understand the science behind it. So the HS2126 is an okay shotgun, but I still wouldn't recommend it. And then the other shotgun in the number 3 spot is the Striker. So this is probably my favorite of all the shotguns, but the main problem is it takes forever to reload. So this shotgun is fully automatic, meaning you just have to hold the shoot button down and it is going to spam away. So it does take quite a few shots to kill the enemy, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because it has a pretty good magazine size, but where this shotgun lacks is it takes so long to reload. In the background gameplay, I have the fast reload attachment on the Striker, and as you can tell, it still takes forever to reload. I feel like I spend more time reloading with the Striker shotgun than I actually spend shooting people, and that's the main issue with it, and that's why I really don't like it at all. And with all of the shotguns I mentioned, you're going to hear me bring range into factor. I find that the Striker can be somewhat inconsistent as well. There's times when I'm close range where it won't take any shots to kill them, but there's also times when the enemy isn't far away, but I feel like I spam half the magazine just to get the kill off. And then once we defeat that enemy, we have to go prone in a corner, spend 5 minutes reloading the weapon just to do it all over again. And when I was testing these weapons out, I was like, okay, this HS and Striker, these are pretty bad. Surely the other 2 shotguns aren't going to be worse. But nope, I was wrong. I stand corrected because the other 2 shotguns are even worse than those 2. So the first one is the BY-15. This is a pump action shotgun that is very, very inconsistent. With a pump action shotgun, you would expect it to be a 1-shot kill, similar to a sniper rifle. And sometimes it is a 1-shot kill if you're literally right next to them. But more often than not, it's going to take 2 to 3 shots to kill the enemy. And since this is a pump action shotgun, you can't just spam those 2 to 3 shots. It's very slow. It's 1 shot, you cock the shotgun. The second shot, you pump the shotgun. Then you can shoot the 3rd shot. It's not like you can run around, constantly blast shots off. You're gonna have to slowly shoot 1 shot at a time. And when it comes to reloading, this is no better than the Striker shotgun. In the background gameplay, I have the speed reload attachment on my BY-15, and it is still very slow. You're gonna notice a lot of the times I'm shooting people, they don't die in 1 hit. I spend a super long time reloading, and overall, this shotgun is just absolutely awful. If you're gonna want to play with this shotgun, you're gonna have to find a building and literally camp at a corner aiming at the doorway, and it is just not for me. All of the shotguns, as I said, are crap. Hopefully they get a buff so they're a little bit more viable, but the BY-15 is absolute dog crap. So we've talked about 3 of the shotguns so far, and there's a 4th one to mention next, and this is the HS0405. Not only is this the worst shotgun in the game, it is the worst gun in Call of Duty Mobile. You can run around with a knife, run around with a rocket launcher, it doesn't matter what you're using, it will be better than this piece of crap. So out of all of the shotguns in the game, this has the highest damage. So you may be thinking, well, it has the highest damage, so surely it has to be decent. No, it is even worse. So since it has the highest damage, it also has the slowest fire rate and what seems to be the slowest reload speed. This shotgun is also pump action, so it's similar to the BY-15, but I found it is even less consistent. When I was shooting people, it was never a one-shot kill unless I was literally in their face, and if the enemy was far away, it would take 2 to 3 shots to kill them. And the time it takes to shoot your bullets is even slower on this shotgun than it is on the BY-15. So picture the other 3 shotguns had one big baby that turned out to be stupid. It would be this HS-0405. It is the most deformed gun in Call of Duty Mobile, and I wouldn't even recommend this weapon to my worst enemy. I am better off using my favorite weapon with one hand than I am using this absolutely awful shotgun. It is pure crap. You will not do well with it. You're not going to kill any enemies, and if you do, have fun, because you're going to spend 10 minutes reloading in the corner of the map, because I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, this weapon reloads slower than all the other shotguns, maybe even slower than the Striker. So that is going to be it for my list of the 5 worst guns that nobody should ever use under any circumstances. If I missed an even worse gun than everything I mentioned in today's video, let me know what that weapon is down in my comment section below. And most importantly, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember to turn on post notifications to never miss an upload. I've been posting Call of Duty Mobile every day. I'd like to think I have pretty decent quality when it comes to content, so if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy all of my others. Guys, this has been Eclihpse. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.